I can do this. Hey guys, I wanted to propose this video to you guys. It's a 24-hour readathon.
Yeah, we already agreed to that.
Join us.
Come on.
Guys, the anticipation of hitting this timer. We're starting off with the same book. Bye, honey.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Hours, 52 minutes, 27 seconds left, and I finished our first book.
No way.
The what?
We're halfway through it. Halfway.
I finished it. You'll see my first thoughts in Haley and Sarah's video, but right now I don't want to say my full expansive thoughts on it because they are in the room with me right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm gonna move on from this for now. I have thoughts later after girlies have finished buddy reading book. Time to pick another book. The rule book, because I only have this much left of it. I am on page 237, so there's just this much left. Organically using Haley's products.
The way I cried when I saw your video.
Oh my gosh, no way. Just gotta put them in Haley's.
You're perfect.
No, I don't like, say it again. Hello guys, Sarah and Haley are downstairs sitting outside and I am slowly eating my lunch. Here's my iPad. I have my timer on my iPad as you guys saw. 18 hours and 44 minutes left. I just finished the second book, which is the rule book, and this one I literally had probably like 30-ish% left of, if that. So it's technically another book finished, but I'd already started it. So 2 books finished, 18 hours and 44 minutes left. Is that what I just said? Do you guys remember? I already forgot. So let's move on. I think I want to dive into another romance, so I think I'm going to start Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan, because I actually read Nora Goes Off Script this month and I really enjoyed that book, so I want to read another book by this author and I've been in the mood for summer rereads. Third book for today's video. We're getting into it. and 26 minutes left in the challenge, and I just finished the third book for today's video, and I really liked this one. If you guys don't know, I usually save all ratings and reviews for the end. One, to sit on them a little bit, and two, that way like we're actually reading for the full 24 hours and we're not like taking time for me to sit down and blab about a book for 10 minutes that I edit down to be a little bit shorter, because I do not shut up, as we all know in these videos. But it's time to pick out another book, so let's pick out another book. Kind of think I want to start reading Nosy Neighbors. I picked this up on a whim. I saw it on a table at Barnes. This author is the same author of The Lost Ticket, and I read that at like the very end of last year, and it was such a wholesome book that I really liked. And this premise seems so silly and fun. It's like a 25-year-old and her 70-year-old neighbor team up to like save their apartment building, and they're like in everybody's business, and it just seems so much fun. 16 hours and 25 minutes left. I'm starting on the fourth book. Upstairs in the like upstairs part. I'm upstairs in the upstairs part. Sarah and Haley are still, okay, hold on. I had some trouble with that. Sarah and Haley are still down in the lobby reading, and I came up here because this up here is a little bit warmer than in the main part. It's 5:38 p.m. right now, so it's literally almost 6 o'clock. First Alani of the day. Got the mini ones because I've been trying to pace myself when it comes to caffeine. That person knows what's going on. Reading Nosy Neighbors right now. I'm like 20 pages in, liking it so far. I'm going to find a playlist or ambiance of some sort and continue reading. No, these stairs are so steep. Update, read all about it. Is that how long it goes? Whatever. 13 hours and 4 minutes left of the challenge. Earlier, I got about 50 pages into Nosy Neighbors and then decided, hey, not in the mood for it. And then now I'm about 20% into Off to the Races by Elsie Silver, because I've been wanting to start this series, which is her first series, for a while. I kind of was in the mood to read on my Kindle because none of the books that I brought with me were speaking to me. Started this one, and we're gonna see. But it's interesting to read like her latest work and then go back to her first book, which I'm pretty sure is this one. I feel like you can tell the difference, and I feel like she has like ironed out a lot of things as she's wrote more books. You guys haven't gotten an update from the girlies in a while. What are we all doing?
I finally finished the book.
Oh yeah, the girlies finished a book.
Good morning. And now I'm reading the rule book.
Mm-hmm.
You need something upbeat.
Yeah, Sarah decided back to back to have heavy books back to back.
I finished, thank you for listening,
Woo!
and I started Love Interest.
Yeah. Woo!
I said 3 a.m.
Anyway, back to reading, guys. We're almost halfway through. We have 1 more hour and then we're gonna be halfway through the challenge. You can just leave it at the door. Like, like, you know when you wish that you had a moment on camera?
No, for sure.
No, for sure. It's hit that time where it's so late in the night. Guess what time it is, y'all? It's 9 o'clock.
We're getting kind of loopy already.
Loopy, silly girl.
You think there's 4 YouTubers here? 5. Yeah, 5. Oh wait, I didn't get that in the photo.
You want some?
Crazy.
I wish I was hula hooping right now.
Halfway through, we're cracking open our cold ones. Oh gosh. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Woo! I ruined it.
Why is it kind of creepy?
I don't
so
like it,
scary.
actually.
That is unreal.
Hey, y'all. I came in here to update you guys while I took off my makeup, but then I started looking at myself with the makeup on, and I was like, is this the only thing making me look presentable right now? I fear that I have to keep it on. I fear I do. We have 10 hours, 36 minutes left. Can't wait until we're in the single digits. Because that's going to feel a lot better to be like, we have 9 hours left. Versus we have 10. Anyway, I just finished Off to the Races. 4th book. Done. Moving on.
You finished Off to the Races?
Yeah. It was fun. Like, it was just like a time passer.
Guys, I feel like I'm reading a 5-star book. I
Yay!
can't believe it.
Oh, I kind of did that like a Disney princess.
I know. I've never seen
5th book for today's video. I think I'm going to try to pick up Dark Matter. I'm hoping that this isn't a book that I have to think too hard about. If so, if I get that vibe right off the bat, we're going to have to put it down. It's literally almost 11 o'clock at night. And this is when I usually go to bed. I've heard amazing things about this book. Oh, it's a sci-fi suspense love story mashup. Oh, I don't know how that's gonna bode well with me. It's 12:46. Now I don't know why I did it on my iPad. This has been a little confusing. We have 8 hours and 37 minutes left. On the 5th book, I am about 200 pages in right now. I don't know what to think. I get where we're going, but when we're in one timeline, I don't really understand what's going on. And then I guess this is a TV show on Apple TV, or it's about to be a TV show on Apple TV. I literally don't know. This, I mean, it's not like as amazing as everyone has made it out to be to me. Like, I don't see the hype. Like, I think it's written very well, and I think that the story's fleshed out really well. Like, it's a really good idea. The idea of the multiverse, which is essentially what this book is talking about, sometimes really messes with me. So, do with that information what you will. 7 hours and 37 minutes left, and I just finished Dark Matter, which is the 5th book for this video. We're moving on. I'm not going to get into this because I do save all the stuff for the end, but this book is like, you rarely come across a negative review for it, because after I just finished it, and even while I was reading it, I was like, oh, let me check Goodreads. A lot of like 4, 4.5, 5 stars. Like, I rarely am seeing people say that they did not enjoy this book. It kind of messed me up a little bit up here after reading it, which I'm sure is the goal. Finish this. I need to figure out what I'm gonna read now. You too. Yeah, like Sarah's being silent for some reason. Look at... I can't believe that it's only 2 a.m. Like, the thought of having to at least... Because here's my thought process. I'm like, at least if we make it to 6 a.m., then you can be like, oh, I'm gonna go walk and get a coffee.
Yes.
That's what...
So excited.
We should look up what time that... Where's that coffee shop open? Did you see when you look?
Oh my god, what if it's 7?
6 a.m.
Oh.
in 4 hours.
Oh, perfect. We're the first customer to sit outside.
Make it to that, and you go get a coffee, and I feel like then, like, you have a coffee.
It's morning.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, you're a little bit more like, okay, it's morning, like, whatever. The mundaneness right now of it being dark outside and you knowing that it's the middle of the night is what's so hard to get through. I'm feeling so discombobulated right now. I don't know what to... Okay, the only books I have left that I brought are Mrs. Nash's Ashes, Pineapple Street, and The Idea of You. I don't know. I might browse on my Kindle for a little bit because I do feel like I want to read on my Kindle right now. Also, we've had New Girl on as like the background noise to have, and it's been funny because I just started it from season 1 and I feel like I don't like season 1. We did a room tour. This is their bed, and then over there is my bed. So when you see me, you're just not seeing that they're right here. But like, how...
They're like, who are you talking to?
No, because like they can't. But how good does this look? This looks awesome. Imagine we turn this into a challenge, and it's like whoever goes to sleep first gets punishment.
Crap.
Crap.
I'd be losing.
Sickest army dog. Picked up back no more.
That's not.
Our days of
wild. The sickest army doll.
purchased at the mall.
I mean, do we
Let's
need a dance
December-
break? Okay, I'll put it on. I'm sorry, but dancing this one is kind of insane.
Let's dance to a sad one.
Okay, watch this. Can you guys believe that I didn't even drink? I drank a few sips of the Alani. We have 3 hours and 5 minutes left. That's a little update for you guys. I'm like halfway through Powerful, and I got like 60% into, what was I reading? Photo Finish. But I really didn't like, it's like a second chance romance, but I don't like, it feels,
The Violet's book.
well,
The sister's book.
yeah. It I don't know, I didn't like it.
That's okay.
I almost kind of don't want to keep going with it. Am I feeling like I don't care because I don't care, or is it because I've been up and I haven't slept and then I'm like, and I don't want to ruin the novella. That's why I'm like, I feel like I don't care. I also, I don't know, y'all. See, this is when
We'll have to discuss.
I start getting a little in the challenge. So I think since we only have 3 hours left, I'm just going to pick a new book. How are you feeling?
Like a zombie.
How are you feeling? You're feeling getting a matcha?
Try to download Powerful and then just fall asleep with it loading.
It's closed. To the twinkly bunny. Guys, we are officially in the home stretch. We have 58 minutes left. I'm past the point of tiredness. The sun is up. I have some coffee in my system, and I actually decided to pick up Mrs. Nash's Ashes. I can't remember the last clip and if I updated you guys, but started reading the second Elsie Silver. Yeah, I did. Hey, I already updated you guys. I don't need to do it again, you know. I am about 130 pages into this one. I've just been really in the mood to pick up these summer rereads, because especially as the weather's getting warmer, it makes me very excited for summer. This one is a road trip, and you get kind of glimpses into a love story. The main girl, she used to be a child actor, and it's just a really interesting dynamic. They've talked about Fleetwood Mac a lot, and the guy is very grumpy, but he does the most kind things for our girl main character. But the juxtaposition of his character is heavily confusing me right now. Other than that, I'm really enjoying it. 57 more minutes left of this challenge, and then it's gonna be over. Can't wait, honestly. Love our little chat. If you hear the construction outside, I am so sorry. Don't worry guys, I just have your countdown going. Let's go! Just waiting.
Gotta read for the last 30 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh my gosh, I dropped it myself.
Oh, it's done.
Yay!
We did it.
We did it, guys. We did it.
We did it.
Guys, we did it. Guys, we did it.
Let's talk, shall we? It's been a while since the readathon has been done.
No, yeah. The craziest part is there's more on Kindle.
Let's chat. Did you guys like this video?
Hello, everybody.
I don't even remember what I filmed. I had a little bit of a blackout. I would see Haley and Sarah getting shots, and I'd be like, maybe I should get shots. But I don't know what I filmed. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's freaking review time. It's time for my thoughts on the books because I didn't do a single one throughout the whole entire video.
We're all gonna get a new book out of this.
We're about to go get new books?
No, out of this, like, if
Do you think
like
they have
any of them.
Powerful at Barnes?
Yeah, release day.
Oh, it is? So, I started off the video with our buddy read, which was Mad Honey. I think I settled on a 2.5 stars. My reasoning for this one is just that I feel like it was marketed to be something wholly different than it was. It was so interesting. Like, there's this plot twist, I'm so interested in it, and then the pacing, and y'all know, pacing kills a rating for me. Especially
in a 24-hour reading.
Yes.
It was a rough one to start with.
Oh no, this
Yeah.
one took the longest out of any book that I read.
It took us 5 hours to get halfway.
Yeah,
Even
so it
10
took me
hours.
about that to finish the whole entire book. For this video and stuff, which I do feel like sometimes when you read books in this video, it does make the review lack a little bit. Like, I don't know how I would look at this if I wasn't reading it in a 24-hour readathon. I might have DNF'd it if I wasn't in a 24-hour readathon, so. We don't live in the universe in which that exists, so this is a 2.5 stars in this one. I finished the rule book by Sarah Adams, so this one, cute, I'm giving it a 4. I feel like all of Sarah Adams' books are just super, like, cute, cheesy romances. They're no brain power, like, if you just need something like that. Perfect for this type of challenge. Will I think about it? A lot. No. But if I were to, like, be like, recommend a book and be like, oh, it's cute, it's fun, it's romance, it's summer, here you go. But then I read Same Time Next Summer, which I literally read because of Bestie Haley right here. I actually read Nora Goes Off Script earlier this month because Haley liked this author and had recommended it. So I really liked that one. That one was like a 4.5 for me, and this one was also 4.5. I really, really loved it. Short, simple, and easy. Like, look at literally the length of this book, and I feel like her pacing is perfect for the length in which she writes. But she just knows the timing of everything, like how to pace out everything, where the angst should be in the backstory. I literally have a page bookmarked of the quote, if you've loved someone your whole life, it kind of makes sense that you'd love them forever.
That's so you-coded.
Great summer book. Amazing.
Me after this video,
Add
to TBR.
You guys after this video, add to TBR. I read Off to the Races on my Kindle randomly because I had tried a few books out, didn't like them. Read Off to the Races because I had wanted to try out that series from Elsie Silver. That one's like a 3-star to me. I just don't feel like I'm as connected to the characters as like Chestnut Springs and what she's built, but it was just one of those books that passed time. Let me pick up this book, Dark Matter, which y'all raved about in my comment. Y'all raved about it. You guys were like, this life-changing. I'm so glad that's for you guys. This is a 2.
Oh, wow.
This is a
really?
2. It was so dark. I know. I'm not gonna gripe that it's a dark book. I should have known. In the scope of things, the main character was not fleshed out at all. The plot, once I got to the end, it felt like I did all of that for nothing. It did successfully make me feel the feeling it was supposed to. I did ponder my existence after this because you talk about the multiverse and like, if you made this decision, this is how your life would be different. Would you be happier that way? But you can't go down that rabbit hole. Like, that's not the life you're living. But it was a nice little like, oh, to think about, like a penny for your thoughts type of situation, but I would have 1 penny because I'll never think about that again. So then I started reading Mrs. Nash's Ashes, and this one I'll give a 3. I think that it's a cute road trip summary read, but the guy in this book, he is literally, he's so kind on one hand, and then he, like, when he opens his mouth, like, if he could just be by his actions, I would have loved him. Like, he would, like, because you guys know, acts of service is my thing. He opened his mouth and everything was ruined for me, and that's what I ended it off on.
You're a machine.
Yeah, like that is unreal.
crazy.
Every time I would like get like 100 pages in, I'd be like, yes, Destiny's done with 2 more.
No, literally, like
It was
if we
so
could
crazy
see
in real time, like
the
watching her
Kindle
do it.
ones, that's crazy.
Yeah, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6?
You know, you could like start a YouTube channel where you read books because you're so fast.
I know, and I've thought about it on, like, the thought
That didn't
just
click
come to
for
my mind.
Sarah, I really should not be so shook. I know you're too tired to be pulling
No,
things
Sa-
on, and I'm
no.
gonna start crying.
Haley said that to me, and then all I see is her go, we are out of it. If we want to now talk about the experience of the 24-hour readathon,
Looking back on it in a few months, I'm gonna be like, that was so much fun. Like, that was great. Let's do
Yeah.
it again. But in reality,
well, here, let me tell you guys this. 3 a.m. So 2:30, you guys saw our dance party. We were up here, quickly came back down here, but I thought, okay, well, like, we're just focused in. We're locked in.
so locked in.
No, and then it was like 3:30.
Yeah, really.
I look over, both of them are asleep, and so I was like, okay, I'll put on Cars 2. Because we watched Cars the previous night before, so I thought.
my book wasn't downloading, and then I looked over at Haley's. She was asleep, and I looked over. It looked like you were too, because you were under your blanket. I was like,
Yeah. I was under the impression that both of y'all were asleep before I went to
I was like, if you guys do it, I'll do it.
Oh no, I had
exactly.
a raging headache because I wasn't wearing my glasses and we had been reading for at that point
These lights were,
literally
like-
10 plus hours. Yeah, and the lights are so harsh. So I had a headache, so I put myself under the blanket.
Mhm.
Because then at one point you moved and I would look at you under the blanket and then Haley would and I would look at her under the blanket.
She's like this under the blanket.
Well, because I was just thinking, like, oh, were they up? Like, can I talk? Like, I've been silent for too long. Like, I don't shut up unless I'm asleep. I'm like, ooh, can't wait to get coffee. I'm like, up. I reached the point where I'm like, yeah, we're just not going to bed until the next night, which is tonight, whenever I go to bed. We go get coffee and just the vibe. Haley's falling apart.
I felt like sick from how tired I was.
No, but see, I started feeling that, like, before you guys, like, were up. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
like, I'm
That's
a
how I
little
feel
bit.
right now. I'm like late.
And you do feel that way, which is why I do say that these videos are so fun to watch. But y'all, get some sleep.
Yeah.
Do not go
Yeah,
without
go to sleep.
Because the physical effects of it are not worth it at the end of the day. And guys, just remember to always stay positive and
Always drink that water.
and drink your water, stay hydrated.
do the gritty on the daily.
Yes, but we had so much fun filming this video, even if we're discombobulated right now.
We're going to Delaware.
So yeah,
Oh, so
now
Sarah
we're
finally
going to Delaware.
decided?
The way we're looking at Delaware is like our mental health will be fixed if we drive
If we
to
go to
Delaware.
Delaware.
Everything's gonna be fine if we go to Delaware. We're going to Delaware.